One of the major reasons I went to Richmond is because I seen the success of point guards before me. And all of it started with Greg.
Because he was such a great point guard back in his time, it was like he kind of could see things that I couldn't see.
He just got it, man. Like from a player perspective, from a point guard perspective, like he saw the game similar to how I saw the games.
He goes, man, if I had your jump shot, and we would just laugh about it because it was so funny. But he was such a great point guard at the time. So I mean, if he did, if I could just play like him a little bit, if he could play like me, we would always just pick and choose what we could take from each other's games.
I mean, we weren't that tall, so for us, it's a little different out there than most of the other guys.
Me and Beck just had a special relationship, especially him being such a Richmond great as a basketball player. He gave me tips, and I just kind of followed his lead, and I feel like he really helped me a lot.
He saw something in me even when I first stepped on campus. A lot of people kind of doubted me, my size and everything.
He was like, the older you get, the easier it comes. And that's what happened. Like the success came to me a little bit when I was younger, but the older I got, the easier the game was.
I remember doing games, especially like big games, VCU, making shots, and kind of every time you would celebrate, you can look over and he'll be right there, kind of celebrating with you. So
We would just talk basketball, nonstop basketball, Richmond basketball, college basketball, just everything basketball and life.
For me, I think a mentor like that, you never forget.
I would say like he was a father figure, um, but it seemed more brotherly than that. So he was like a big brother.
For someone that has a heart of gold and a great person and a person that's always like, he smiles every time he sees you. He's never down. I've never seen him down. It's one of those people that kind of brighten up your spirit.
He was just a great guy, man. Honestly, he was just so helpful for not just myself, but all of the guys there.
the whole Spider community lost a great, not only former player, former broadcaster, but a great person in general. We lost when we lost Greg, and his shoes will never be filled.
He was a great commentator, a great person, but also he actually cared about the players that came through the program.